Hi everyone, welcome to Political Playtime. To my right off screen is John.
Yo.
And my name is Lou. Today we want to talk about not the woke.
The radical woke.
The radical woke. Yes, absolutely. The radical woke. Because there's a difference between woke and radical woke. The concept of woke, of being aware of social injustices, right, is a good thing.
Well, not just social injustices, but information in general.
Right, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because when you know things, you're aware, then you try to change things. Then there's the radical woke, who are throwing a wrench into everything. And I think they're actually very detrimental to the LGBTQ plus community. Now, I also want to say this.
Actually, they are.
I also want to say this. I've just got over COVID for the first time. I was one of those people thinking, hey, I may never be one of those people who never gets COVID because I've been exposed, never got it, and then I got it. And for those of you, COVID ain't real, right? COVID ain't real.
Yeah, no, COVID's real.
My question would be this: what's your field of expertise? Oh, you're a cashier at Walmart. Yes, then absolutely, I want to hear from you. I want to hear your expertise on the COVID situation.
Or they heard it from Trump.
Trump, it's not real. No, but when he was sitting there going, couldn't breathe, with the best healthcare.
Well, he changed his tune after that.
On the planet, right? So if anyone wants to tell me it's just like a cold or the flu, I just want to tell you this. First place, you're not speaking for me. I have had many colds. I've had the flu many times. I've been sick for weeks, and I was sick as a dog.
Yeah, but I got it, and it was like the flu for 3 days.
To me it wasn't.
Yeah, different people react differently.
Yeah, but you actually was exposed to you. You were here in the house less than a year ago because it was in this house. I've only been here barely just over a year. And I thought, that's it, I'm getting it. And I didn't.
Yeah, but I was like 3 days and it was done.
I didn't get it. But I was sick for over 2 weeks and got better very slowly. It was agonizing. So for any of you experts, epidemiologists as a hobby, but you work at Walmart or you move pig shit, but you know things, you don't want to talk to me.
Well, because
I know
these politicians tell you.
I know what I went through, and no one's going to tell me I didn't go through it. So today we're going to talk about the radical woke. So
I love these people.
Yeah, me too. And just let me say this. Let me ask you a question. How many pronouns are there?
Upper 70s now, I think.
Okay, explain that. Pronouns for
gender. Well, we're talking gender.
Gender pronouns.
Gender pronouns is
over 70.
Upper 70s. I mean, it's up there.
And growing.
And growing. And growing.
Why do I feel these people creating pronouns are not 40, 50 years old, 60 years old?
No,
Why do I think they're 19?
Yeah, they're young idiots that don't know shit from shit.
So 70 plus pronouns. Now, I watched a video on YouTube. It was actually a show where they were asking someone. See, I can't say him or her, right? Because this person didn't consider himself a him or a her. So this individual, that may be incorrect as well. This human being, that may be incorrect as well. I don't know. But I'm going to say person, put myself out there. This person was asked to explain. You know the answer? Was it a cut and dry answer? Boom, this is how it works.
No.
This is what it is. No. This person's answer was, well, it's very complicated. Oh, okay.
I saw that
It's so complicated, you can't explain it.
Yeah.
Let me preface things by saying this. I am a friend of the LGBTQ community. My wife and I were married by our gay friend. I've had many gay and lesbian friends. So, if you're thinking he's anti this, no, you're wrong. I'm anti-insanity is what I am. Anti-insanity.
Well, another thing to add is that a lot of gay people in the gay community, they don't agree with this crap.
Because it brings negative attention to you.
Exactly.
You know what it does? And for the viewers, just so you understand something, where we live in Florida. So we have to deal with that lunatic DeSantis and his anti-woke agenda. Right?
Well, he's an
Because we're
anti-everything.
here,
agenda.
we're in
Yeah,
Florida,
we're here.
we have to deal with him. We fortunately can vote against him if we get a chance. Yeah, if we get a chance.
Well, next year.
Yeah, well, no, not for governor, he just got reelected.
No, I think he's up for re-election next year, 2024.
No, he was just reelected recently, and then
2 years ago.
said he was running for president.
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah, so he's got a couple of years.
Yeah, he still has a couple of years.
So we're in the thick of it here. We have to hear this all the time from this person.
Well, like what they're doing in Florida now, their educational curriculum in grade school is like slavery was good for the slaves.
Yeah, absolutely, it was positive. Well, it gave him work.
It taught them skills, supposedly. I haven't
they had work.
really gotten into the whole thing, but from what I've already heard and read about it, it's...
Oh, and the drag shows. They're going to do drag shows at your kids' elementary school now.
Yeah, sure they are.
Oh, come on now. You know what? I have a simple solution for drag shows. If you don't like drag shows,
Don't go.
don't go to drag shows. Wow, that's crazy. You don't like drag shows? Don't go to drag shows. They're not going to start having drag shows at your kids' elementary school. Now, let's say this. I was watching a video, the Gay Pride Parade in San Francisco. This is where you lose people. My friends, this is where you lose people. A guy walking around with his pecker hanging out. Okay, the answer that some people have is, he has a right to express himself. What exactly are you saying walking around in public with your pecker hanging out? What point are you trying to get across?
What's happening is with crap, well, like same thing with these in these gay pride parades, guys in diapers and crap like that. I mean, just flaunting whatever the hell. They're just turning people off.
Exactly, because you know what, my gay and lesbian friends, you know what they do? They have jobs like everybody else.
Yeah.
They want to live like everyone else.
Yeah.
They want to have rights like anyone else.
Right.
They're decent.
Yeah.
Nice people. They're my friends. And they're normal people. They
Right.
happen to be gay or lesbian. So what?
Yeah, exactly.
So what? But they're decent people.
Yeah, but they have to
Walking
put up
around
with
with
this
your
crap.
pecker hanging out in public is not decent. And I'll give you an example of what you do. This is what you do, you radical nut jobs. You're harming your own community. This is like someone breaks into your house. They have a gun. They point a gun at you and they say,
No bullets.
I don't have any bullets in my gun. And you say to the home invader, oh, listen, that's all right, I got bullets. And you give them ammunition. Watch them as they sit there loading the gun with the ammunition you gave them, and now point the gun at you loaded. You're giving your rivals ammunition.
Big
Now,
time.
to me, if you do math, you're not a majority of the population. But if you believe that one guy, I'm going to say guy going out on a limb, it was a male, had a penis, walking around with a penis hanging out, has the right to do that, that one person, and hundreds of people or thousands of people have to put up with that? What are you telling the majority then? Then we have a right to impose our will on you.
Yeah.
If one guy can impose his desire to walk around with his pecker hanging out in a public space, and you have to take it, then the majority is telling you, then okay, but we're the majority, then we have the right to then impose our will on you. Because you want it one-sided, right?
Oh, of course.
You want it one-sided. So how many pronouns again?
According to dictionary.tn, wherever the hell they are, 78 pronouns,
78 pronouns.
gender pronouns.
Reasonable?
Okay, here's
Let me ask everyone to think about it. Reasonable?
Yeah.
78 pronouns for gender? Reasonable? Sane? What do we have here? Sanity Street? Something, if you're walking down Sanity Street, hand in hand with your partner, gay, straight, whatever, you would say 78 pronouns? Yeah, that's reasonable.
Well, here's a couple of
No, that would be
examples.
Lunatic Street.
You got he, she, okay? Which, as everybody knows.
Listen, if you tell me there are 5 or 6, Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm okay with that.
This is for
Until
he,
you're 78, no, I'm sorry, I have a problem with that.
he, she, okay, which is, he is a male, she is a female. Okay, well, I agree with that. Gender neutral, here's one, Z, Z-I-E, okay? The next one is S-I-E, C. Next one is E-Y, whatever the hell fuck that means. V-E, ve, whatever. T-E-Y, and then E.
This,
I mean, who the fuck thinks they shit up?
this, lunatics, this is empowering the radical
The nutcases.
right.
Yeah.
Empowering
big time.
those that don't want you to have any rights. Empowering them. Taking average people that don't think about these things, start hearing about these things, and start saying, this is crazy. This is crazy. Grab someone off the street and ask them, hey, do you know how many gender pronouns there are? No. 78 and growing. They'd be like, what?
Yeah.
That's insanity.
Oh, and here's one.
insane.
Here's one I never heard. Demigirl. Demigirl, a gender identity term for someone who was assigned female at birth but does not fully identify with being a woman socially or mentally.
Okay, there are people
Demigirl.
like that. I am not going to put myself in their shoes. There may be someone who was born a boy or a girl,
Oh, yeah,
but they don't feel that. Okay, I understand. I respect that.
Well, that's a
I
condition.
respect that, and I want that person to be able to live their lives
Yeah.
in peace and live their lives to the best of their ability.
Yeah, but these people are ruining it for them.
I believe in that. I believe in my gay and lesbian friends that they have every right. You want to marry? I wouldn't recommend it. You want to get married?
The getting married part, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't want to getting married. No, don't do it. It's a nightmare. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Because if
Learn from the heterosexuals. It's a friggin' train wreck.
well, the divorce rate in
Train
the gay
wreck.
community is the same as 50%.
Because when people come together, they're now living together and sharing a life.
Yeah.
It becomes more difficult than when you're dating. It's life. It is what it
exactly.
is. You're around someone all the time. Hey, you have to leave your underwear on the floor. You have to do this. Things come up. It's
just the way it is.
you put two roommates together, just roommates, buddies, drinking buddies. Oh, they get along great. Now they become roommates, and guess what? 3 days later, oh, this isn't going to work. When you put people together, things could change. It's just human nature. It's just how it works.
And they do change.
Just how it works. My concern with these radical wokes is you're harming my friends, my gay and lesbian friends. You're not helping them, you're harming them.
and don't
because
forget-
you're radicals.
Don't forget, a lot of these woke people that are creating all this shit, they're not gay or lesbian.
A lot of these are just 19-year-old
morons.
dipshits
Yeah.
who've never done or accomplished or experienced anything.
No life experience.
And you know what? You have social media now. Get yourself out there. You know what we do here? We don't tell people this is how things are, this is what you need to do. We give our opinions. We do give our opinions based on facts. And here's a fact for my gay and lesbian friends, the community. Don't lose me. Okay? I'm your ally. If things get so insane and so radical, you don't want to lose me. Yeah, I'm one person. But guess what? There are millions like me that are on your side. But you can push things to a point.
Where you're going to lose.
To a point where it's gotten so absolutely ridiculous that you start losing allies. You never want to lose allies. You don't want to lose those people. I'm a heterosexual, and I'm for the gay community because I've had many friends, and I want them to live their lives just like me. Same rights I have. Not more rights than I have. The same rights I have. The opportunity to live their lives the best they can. And then you radicals come in, and you just throw a wrench into all of this shit. And it's not just people supporting the gay community. It's people that really don't think about it that start hearing it.
They do their
Right?
These people are doing their best to do as much detrimental damage they can to the gay community. Maybe without even knowing it, but that's what they're doing it.
They want to be the one that, hey, I created that pronoun. That was me. That was me. Congratulations. We'll make you a medal.
Yeah.
We'll make you a medal. And thank you for screwing it up for people that deserve better.
Yeah, people that want to go on with their lives.
You're not here to help the gay community.
Oh, hell no.
The gay and lesbian community. You're here for yourself. You're a selfish little shit with your head up your ass, making shit up is what you are. Again, for me, if someone's born male, but they always identify themselves as female, it's just
Yeah,
who it is.
well, they got a name for it. It's
I'm
gender
okay
dysphoria.
with that.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm okay with it. Can I say I understand? I've never been in that situation, but I can see it. Yes, okay, fine. Fine.
Yeah.
Let that person live their lives as who they feel they are. No one has a right to say, nope, you can't do, nope. Let them live their lives. That's freedom.
But then forcing
freedom. But,
stuff on
like I
people.
said, walking around in a public place with your pecker hanging out, and then the answer that some people say is, well, if you don't like it, you should know better than coming to a gay pride parade. Should there be pride in that?
Oh, no, some of these gay pride
That's
parades
where
is
you
total
take
clown
pride.
shows.
You know where I think there should be pride? We fought for equal rights. We have them. We accomplished things for us to have rights.
We've got engineers,
That's
we've got doctors,
real.
we've got scientists that have come up with stuff.
Yes,
That's real.
That's real. Insanity that's not real. 78 pronouns. Give me a frickin' break.
That's according to...
And growing.
Yeah, that's according to dictionary.cn.
There's going to be another dipshit that's going to come up with another one and say, that was me.
Yeah,
I came up with that one.
I've heard in other spots where it's over 100.
Yeah, I came up with that one. That's what the LGBTQ plus community needs, is that.
Yeah.
And then you have politicians like Ron
milk it.
DeSantis, who his whole thing is the war on woke.
Yeah.
Where you took woke, which is a great thing, to be aware of social injustices. Because by being aware, that's how things get changed, right?
In theory.
In theory, you're aware, this is not right. We need to do something about this. To going radical with stupidity and insanity. You know what? We shouldn't have 78 pronouns. Let's have 500 of them.
You're just alienating people.
Let's absolutely. And you're pushing away your allies, and you're pushing away or making enemies of those that were pretty neutral about it. Didn't really give it a thought.
Yeah, didn't
they
care.
start hearing these things, and they're like, wait a minute. That person might even say, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but this sounds insane. This sounds ridiculous.
What it does, it gives the anti-gay crowd...
You're empowering them.
Empowering. Yeah, that's all it is.
Like I said, you're giving them ammunition. And then like I said, the people that are pretty neutral, never really thought much about it, start hearing about it. And then now you have new enemies that weren't your enemies before. They didn't really care.
Exactly.
They didn't really care. Now they're like, now they do care.
Yeah.
Because this is crazy. And for those of you, again, in San Francisco that say, well, you should know better than to come to a gay pride parade. Listen, you can have nudist beaches. This area is designated as a nudist beach, right?
Yeah. Well, we got one.
It's not a public space. It's a private area where you can be naked, nude. People then know better.
I got a story about that one.
But people then know better, right?
Oh, yeah.
I know that's a nudist beach.
That's a nudist beach,
That
yeah.
area, so I know not to go there. Now, San Francisco is a city. And if I'm a resident of San Francisco, I should be able to go to a parade, enjoy the parade, but not have my kids look at some guy walking around with his pecker hanging out.
Have a beer and some chips.
But
and a
this
hot dog
guy,
and stuff,
this person, has the right to walk around with their pecker hanging out, and you have the obligation to turn your head, take it, or whatever. So it could be 5,000 people have to say, oh, I gotta look away, or this or that.
Yeah.
And that one can just walk around with his pecker hanging out.
Well,
Because he doesn't have to be, again, this person doesn't have to show any decency, right?
Yeah.
You have to show tolerance for that person's indecency.
yeah. I got a story. There was a guy I used to work with who was a nudist. He'd go out to the nudist beach, which is fairly close, called Hallover. You know where that's at.
Of course.
And he said he even brought a picture of him, completely naked with a couple of good-looking chicks. And we don't want to see this shit. Well, we'd like to look at the girls, but not you. So he's telling the story where he went to the beach, and he's laying there, and this girl comes up, and she sets up all her shit. And here come these two guys, they're trying to pick her up, blah, blah, blah. She's got her top off, really great jugs. Then she takes off her bottom. Guess what wasn't supposed to be there?
I could imagine.
Yeah. And the two guys just like walked away.
Okay, but
who cares?
But again, you're going to a nudist beach.
You're gonna.
So if you're
yeah.
exposed to things, you went into it knowing.
Exactly.
But I can't go downtown to my city for a parade, whatever, because that one person has the right to express themselves.
Yeah.
And the other hundreds or thousands of people have to take it.
Yeah, but that's...
You can try to justify that all you want. No, let me say this. You can try to justify that all you want. My answer is go F yourself. Because you know what?
If you look at...
If I have a gay couple next door, right? Two gay men, they're gay, they're a couple, they're married.
Yeah.
They move in next door to me. We meet. We like each other. They're my friends. We get along great. We eat together. We do all kinds of things together. If one of them walks in the house with his pecker hanging out, I'm going to tell him, get the hell out of my house. Because you know what? Decency should still matter.
Or you can have the dog bite it off.
Decency should still matter. Not the person that's being indecent. Oh, well, that person has a right to express themselves. Expressing what?
That's not, technically,
what are you
that's
expressing to walk around with your pecker exposed? What are you telling anyone? Look at my pecker. Congratulations, you have a pecker. You must be the first person.
Yeah.
Boy, where'd that come from? Try to justify that. It's not going to work with me. And again, I was married. My wife and I were married by our gay friend. Many gay and lesbian friends. We're allies of the gay and lesbian community. Not of that. Not of that. Because I, as a straight man, cannot walk around and be indecent. And I can't because I wouldn't, out of respect for others. So when you can do that, and others need to take it, go F yourselves. Don't lose me. Don't lose your allies, and don't create adversaries.
The thing about these radical woke idiots, they don't give a shit.
Because they're a bunch of shitheads that, like I said, are about 19 years old, that have never done shit.
Yeah, living in their mother's basement.
And they want to be another one that creates a pronoun. I created that pronoun. Oh yeah, you're also an asshole.
Yeah.
You know, you're also an asshole. Worthless. To my gay and lesbian friends, don't allow this, man. Shut this down. Don't let the radical right shut this radical woke down. You shut it down. And distinguish between woke and radical woke. And get people to understand that. Because there's a big difference. The word radical in front of anything, radical left, radical right, radical woke. You put the word radical in front of anything, it's a disaster. So, folks, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give us a like. We appreciate the support. And from John and myself, we will be back again soon.
Yeah, meanwhile, we're going to be creating some new pronouns. So.
Yeah, we're going to come up with some new pronouns ourselves so we can get credit for them.
Yeah, of course.
Because we want credit for that, because that's like, you know.
Big thing now.
What an honor. What an honor. I made up a ridiculous pronoun.
We're thinking about creating a pronoun app.
Yeah, so pronoun app, yeah.
That's going to work out real well.
Yeah, and make sure you clean out your computers and all your electronics so you have enough space to download all of these, because it's going to be ridiculous. Yeah. All right, folks, we'll take care, and we'll talk to you again soon.